obstacles have created legends.
Charlie Robbins, you are unbelievable!
But after 3 extraordinary series, the Holy Grail, Mount Midoriyama, remains unconquered. In 2020, it's time to climb the mountain.
Yes!
Look at him flying through the air.
Mount Midoriyama.
We are coming for you.
Oh my goodness me!
That's what I'm talking about. This lad isn't one of my favourites. He is my favourite.
The heroes return once again to finish what they started.
I'm coming for that redemption.
Oh, he's made the leap!
Watch out, Buzzer, you're going to get hit.
But a new crop of everyday Australians are gunning for the title.
I'm going to be Australia's first female ninja warrior.
I've set a world record on Mount Everest Base Camp.
I'm originally from Ireland, and you probably won't understand me. You'll have to subtitle most of this. Maybe I could channel the rat vibes when I'm on the course.
Go on, the monkey. He does know we're filming this, doesn't he?
And for the first time ever, it's ninja versus ninja. Facing off on the all-new Power Tower.
That is massive.
Only 2 can compete against each other.
For a game-changing advantage.
We've never seen anything like this before!
And it all leads to this. Climb Mount Midoriyama and they could take home a massive $400,000 jackpot.
I'm going to hit that buzzer.
In our new Melbourne home. Welcome to Melbourne, the sporting capital of Australia. Shane Crawford joins the all-star commentary team.
That is incredible. I can't believe what I'm seeing. He's a granddad, this lad.
Tougher.
He's off! He's in the
gone.
water!
Faster.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Talk about fast. Look at this guy fly!
She's got one eye on the power tower.
More powerful.
This is a woman on a mission. Unbelievable!
Legends will be made. Destinies will be fulfilled. In the quest to be the first Australian ninja warrior. Welcome to Melbourne, the sporting capital of Australia, and an all-new season of Australian Ninja Warrior. And welcome to my co-host tonight, Shane Crawford. How are you, mate?
Man, this is awesome. Can't wait to be a part of it and really looking forward to meeting our 2020 crop of ninjas.
We appreciate you coming off the bench tonight, Crawf. Beck can't be with us just yet. She'll be back on board very soon. As you can see, we've got a great crowd in for the first heat of Season 4. And they are going to be making plenty of noise. Now, mate, you've had a look at the course. What do you reckon?
It's unbelievable. It really, really is. It's huge. I've only seen the course on TV before, but up close, it's amazing.
Yeah, these Season 4 obstacles are phenomenal. Some never seen before. Now, we know that Mount Midoriyama towers above the course. It's the ultimate goal of every ninja. But standing in their way is an exciting, brand new challenge. And that is the Power Tower. Freddie Flintoff has had a look at it.
Ben Croft, how good is this? The Power Tower is new for this series, and it is unbelievable. It stands 4 stories high and going to be the toughest to test for even our best ninjas. And for the first time on Australian Ninja Warrior, our 2 fastest ninjas tonight will go head-to-head. Now, that's not just for bragging rights. In this Ninja Showdown, the fastest on the Power Tower will take a crucial advantage into the semi-finals.
That advantage could make all the difference because this season's grand final winner will walk away with $100,000. That's guaranteed.
And that's just for starters. If a ninja can conquer Mount Midoriyama, something no one's been able to do in 3 seasons, they'll be crowned Australia's first Ninja Warrior and win a carryover prize of $400,000.
That's what's up for grabs. But to get to the Power Tower, our ninjas are going to have to absolutely smoke this course, and there are plenty of traps on it. Let's have a look at what they've got to face.
6 of the toughest obstacles in the world stand between our ninjas and the semi-finals. First, the Quintuple Steps, each 1.5 metres apart to cross without touching the water.
Next is the first of 2 new obstacles, the tick-tock to net. Ninjas will use the mini tramp to bounce onto the tick-tock pendulum, then leap onto the cargo net and hopefully climb to safety. Obstacle 3, an old favourite, the bridge of blades. 4 large blades on a central axis to get past, each spinning as soon as any weight is placed on it. The Doorknob Drop is our second new obstacle, and it's a nightmare. On the first door, ninjas must use their grip and upper body strength to move across 8 small red doorknobs, the last 4 on an incline. The door then drops over a metre, forcing ninjas to support their entire body weight as they make the treacherous transition onto the second door, where they'll have to do it all over again. The penultimate obstacle is the double squirrel, a familiar sight in the semis, but this year we're doing it in the heats. Starting from a fixed bar, ninjas must swing and lâcher across 2 squirrels. The final lâcher is bigger than ever, 3.6 metres.
The iconic warp wall is the 6th and final obstacle in the heats. Ninjas have 3 attempts to overcome the 4.25 metre curve wall and hit the buzzer on top. Tonight is the first of 4 heats, with only the top 16 from each heat making it through to 2 semi-finals.
Following the semis, our grand finalists will then take their shot at Mount Midoriyama and that incredible $400,000 prize.
Let's not keep our ninjas waiting any longer.
I'm not waiting any longer either. It's time for our first ninja for 2020.
My name is Sky Hattie and I am from Gold Coast, Australia. Well, it's such a beautiful place to live. It's just great to get outdoors as much as you can. Sometimes people may underestimate me and I love to prove them wrong. I told the careers advisor at school that I wanted to run away with a circus. They said it'd never happen. That's exactly what I did. I ended up performing overseas in a touring circus, touring all around Asia. It was super, super cool. Performing in the circus really taught me how far I can actually push my body. And I know I've got everything I need to conquer the course. Tonight, I want to surprise everyone. I want to show everyone what I can do. I would absolutely love to be the first up Mount Midoriyama. That would be the absolute ultimate dream.
On the start line is Sky Hattie, 28-year-old from Queensland, ex-gymnast, ex-cheerleader, and also circus act. You've got to think she's well equipped for this.
And there's Sky's family, Mum, Dad, fiancé Michael and sister Jade, who will be on the course later.
Yeah, right now, though, it's time for Sky. Season 4's underway. She launches herself at the first obstacle, the Quintuple Steps. She's got 5 steps, 1.5 metres apart, and she's almost through obstacle number 1.
And here's the first of our new obstacles, the tick-tock to net. She's got to use that tramp to get onto the swinging pendulum and then time her jump onto the cargo net.
Aim high.
Aim high is the call from the sidelines.
It all hinges on hitting that tramp perfectly. Here she goes.
Bounces. Oh, good save. There's the acrobat flying through the air. Using that upper body strength, just watch those feet in the water. Any part touches, and it's a disqualification. But she's through now, about to take on the bridge of blades. Go, 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 use your hands, good effort.
3 obstacles down already. What a start for the first run for 2020.
Yeah, Croft, Sky's 49 kilos, and that might help her here on the Doorknob Drop. There are 16 knobs to get across. It's all about upper body and grip strength. How's she going to go?
Not much body weight. Strong power to weight ratio. Just got to keep grabbing those red knobs from one to the next.
Oh, she's handling it okay so far, but she slipped down a knob. She needs to get to the 2 top knobs. And then those knobs
Come on, Sky.
will drag down the door. Hang on, Sky. Yes, she does.
This is going to be crucial now. The turn, you've got to twist the body around and be able to nail it with one grab. If you can't... Oh, she's done it. She's done it
Can she
perfectly.
do the transfer, though?
Well done, Sky!
Sky Hattie, she exhales, and I don't think she can quite believe it. Oh, can you believe it? She hits the water. But that was a phenomenal effort. Sky Hattie had something special.
Yeah, Sky, get yourself a tower. How was that obstacle? That is so tough.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely tough. I did not expect those doorknobs to be so hard to hold on to. Just slipped off that last one, but I definitely gave it everything I had.
And was the advice from the sidelines helping? Because there was some noises coming out of your family I've never heard in my life before.
To be honest, I think when I'm on the course, I'm so in the zone. Like, I can hear noise, but I'm just, like, focused in my own head is what I'm doing. So, yeah, I heard some don't give up, and that kind of stuck with me, and that was the best advice I got, I think.
OK, well, it's a great effort. Cheers, Sky. You go get yourself dry. Thanks very much.
Good stuff, Freddie. Well done, Sky. Big start to season 4, but keep in mind the strongest challenges are still to come, and this is the toughest course we've ever seen.
Our next ninja is a young man used to overcoming challenges in life, including autism spectrum disorder. As a newcomer last year, he waltzed his way into the semi-finals and into everybody's heart. It's Max Gloucester.
Come on, Max.
Hey everyone, it's Max Gloucester again. I'm all pumped up, ready to go for Season 4 Australian Ninja Warrior. Let's go!
Last year was amazing. Like, I was just like a nervous 18-year-old kid.
Go for it! Whoa, easy, easy.
I overcame the confidence with the course.
This kid's got confidence.
Overcame the confidence with talking in front of, like, the whole Australia. Back before grade 4, I never used to talk at all because it was that hard for me to pronounce things.
He's had a lot of struggles with OCD and autism spectrum disorder. He did 9 years of speech therapy, and we used to worry because Max would never talk. Now we have to tell Max to shut up because all he does is talk.
Everything's all technique, that's it.
But he's grown into a beautiful young man, a very social young man.
Where I'm at right now, and looking back how it was, it's just unbelievable.
Returning semi-finalist from Season 3, Max Gloucester from Melbourne. He says he's grown in confidence since last year. He's been training harder, and he's hoping to go one further this time. Not the semi-finals, he wants the finals. But there's so much in his way between now and then.
And there's Max's mum, Mel, and dad, Les, hoping for big things tonight.
19 years of age, Max Gloucester. Here he goes on the first obstacle, and so far, so good.
Slow down.
Now he's just got to make...
Oh,
what?
Max.
He's gone.
Oh, my goodness.
Max Gloucester, one of the stars of last year's Ninja Warrior, is out on the very first obstacle.
This is heartbreaking. He was so focused, he wanted to go all the way, but one simple mistake and he's out.
You're all right, mate.
And there's some shocked faces in the crowd. Nobody expected that, Freddie.
Max, there's a towel. Come here, do I have to ask how gutted you are?
Really, really devastating how much work I put into this, and just things got into my head. And I was trying to keep things straight, and I was shaking, and just needed to get past that first obstacle, and just got things in my head, and I just fell off. But just try to keep positive. Awesome to have this second chance, and yeah, I was just bummed out that I didn't get the chance to go all the way through, and yeah.
I don't think we've seen the last of you, have we?
Well, I will rise back up. I'll tell you that. I will rise and never give up till I'm done, until everything's finished.
Mate, nobody's going to back against that. Your family and friends are waiting around there. Great to see you. Unlucky tonight, mate.
Unlucky, Max, but he'll be back stronger than ever. Just goes to show you one mistake on this course and it's all over for 2020.
Let's just hope our next ninja takes that lesson on board. Righto, get ready for some grunt. On course now, one of our heaviest ninjas, 105 kilograms of pure power. You're going to love this man
Thought
mountain.
you were talking about me.
No, mate. Watch this. This bloke is fueled exclusively on a plant-based diet, and I would hate to be a plant when this ninja gets hungry. Give it up for Jacob Horhua. Have a look at him.
Yo, what is happening, Ninja Warrior? It is your boy, Jacob Horhua, the plant-based gorilla.
I decided to give up meat when I was competing in strongman.
All right, what we have here is basically what I would consume in a week.
Becoming plant-based definitely has changed my life. I feel like I have more energy, I feel more in tune with myself, and I just feel overall happier.
This meal right here is just under 1,000 calories.
I can eat anywhere from 5,000 to 7,000 calories a day. It's lots of fruit, lots of veggies, beans, lentils, quinoa, rice, pasta. People definitely judge me when they see me. You know, with the tattoos and the beard, and I think I get a bit of that sort of likey stigma, but I'm definitely not like that. You know, I'm a big teddy bear. I'm here with my beautiful fiancée, Bev, and our little baby in the oven. I've got a little baby girl on the way. So I just want to set a good example for her and, you know that she can do whatever she wants, you know, and achieve anything.
Wow, Jacob Horhua. Look at you, son. Jeez. You don't even eat meat. How'd you do it?
Broccoli, bro.
Broccoli? Like you've eaten a forest.
Yeah, maybe that.
Jeez, seriously, this lad. Plant-based diet. Jacob, have you seen the screen over there? Somebody else wants to watch her. She can see you, give her a wave.
That's Jacob's fiancée, Bev, via video link from the Gold Coast. Let's hope Bev doesn't put him off.
Now I can't focus on the quad.
Not quite what I thought it was going to be, this lad. Bit of a gentle giant, isn't it? Like you say, you can't judge a book by its cover. Jacob Horhua onto the course.
With all 105 kilograms thumping into these pads. And the first obstacle's done. Now, this is going to be interesting here, Croft, because this is a big jump for a big man.
Yes, and it's all about momentum, and you want to have that swing, and you've got to get around the front of it very, very quickly. So he's assessing, and he's going.
Go on, Jacob, don't fall. Oh, I thought he was going to go then. Just lean him back a little bit. He'll have the weight to get that going. Big jump off, hanging on for dear life. Just glances at the misses on the big screen as he gets under the cargo net. Needs to pull himself underneath. There we go. Pull yourself up, Jacob. Safely through.
Jacob Horhua makes it past obstacle 2. Next, the Bridge of Blades.
Now, this is going to be very, very difficult because you've got to have real balance. You've got to be light on your feet, and 105 kilos, that's going to move.
Every obstacle for the heavy lads is that little bit tricky. Tell you what, he's going to take some stopping if he gets going. Go on, Jacob.
Are they going to move too quickly on him?
Oh! Well done, Jacob.
Just taking his time a little bit.
He's okay. Now, this is going to be the real test. Did you see it all just shudder?
Just gathering his breath, just taking his time. Picks a towel up, wipes his hands.
Come on, babe, you can do it.
Don't want sweaty mitts on this.
He's having another look at the doorknob drop. Jacob Horhua is up that pole and reaching out to the first door. Can he hold all 105 kilograms? He's got to now go up. He's got to go up that door. This is going to be hard. You can see already it's a lot of weight to be carrying.
This is where it'll start burning. This is where it'll start hurting. One more to grab, then it's going to come down. He's going to feel the full weight of his 100 kilograms. Comes down. Look at him. He's so strong.
But can he make the transfer? Can he turn and twist and do it all again, Croft? This is our heaviest ninja. Oh! And right then, our heaviest ninja cops an early splash. What an effort from Jacob Horhua. But this obstacle is already proving a big, big challenge for both the biggest and smallest ninjas.
Jacob, he's a bit worried on the start line. Putting Bev on the screen might have put you off.
Yeah, man, nearly made me cry. Big baby. It's good to see her. We got a little baby on the way, so yeah, just got a little bit emotional, but I was really happy with that.
No, on the doorknobs, did you think that was going to be a problem with the weight and size of you?
Yeah, definitely. When it dropped down, I didn't even have my grip properly, so that sort of threw me off a bit. That's all good. These things happen.
Mate, it's great to have you on the show.
Awesome.
I'm sure your missus there wants to say hello to you, and good luck with the little one coming.
All right,
Great to meet you, mate.
Cheers, thanks, bro.
Top man.
Great effort from Jacob Horhua, but will it be enough to make the top 16 and qualify for the semi-finals? We'll find out later.
You're watching a brand new season of Australian Ninja Warrior. There's more to come right after this. Tonight, for the first time ever, it's Ninja versus Ninja on the Power Tower. Who will rise to the challenge? Ironman Matt Bevilacqua. Two-time grand finalist Josh O'Sullivan.
Miracle Mum Tash Sergi. Rock and roller Jess Daly. The Barefoot Ninja Dan Mason. Flashland Ashlyn Herbert. Or Monkey Dad Steve Taylor-Made. Season 4 of Australian Ninja Warrior is underway with 160 ninjas battling their way through 4 heats.
We're talking about the strongest, fittest, most agile, everyday people taking on the most impossible obstacle course in the world and waiting for the fastest two at the end of each night, the brand new Power Tower. Next on the course, a Gold Coast legend of Ironman who's been racking up wins since the age of 16, Matt Bevilacqua.
I love a challenge, and I think that's why I've achieved so much in my career. I love attempting it with everything I've got.
Big performance from Bevilacqua, and he paddled away from the best field we've seen in a long, long time.
I'm an Ironman champion, 5 times world paddleboard champion, world record holder.
Matt Bevilacqua will take out round 5 of the Nutrigrain Ironman series.
Being a sponsored athlete is an amazing privilege, and I get paid to go around the world and attempt these crazy challenges. From being towed into a wave with a helicopter or paddling into Australia's heaviest wave. Look, like any massive challenge, it's never smooth sailing. You just have to get back on the horse and have another crack. Ninja Warrior is just the next challenge. I love conquering these things and I love testing myself.
On the start line, a lad we are expecting big things from, an Ironman, a proper athlete. It's Matt Bevilacqua, competing in Ironman since he was 16, won numerous championships. You've got to think this lad's got a chance to get into the top of the walk.
And that's girlfriend Brielle on the sideline, a champion Iron woman in her own right.
Okay, Matt Bevilacqua. He's on the course, and a cautious start.
He's tall at 181 centimetres, so he's got the reach, and he's made it through the steps.
Matt's used to being in the water. Won't want that tonight. Just checking out the trampoline.
That costs you a bit of time, but he wants to make sure of it. Grabs a hold of that tick-tock, as it's known. And, he's not going to be able to move around too quickly.
You've got to go quick.
I don't know. He's going to be chewing up too much time. He just hangs on.
He is an Iron Man. He's just taking it on. It's not about technique. It's just about courage and effort.
Well, we know he's got plenty of that, Croft, as he makes his way across this net. Get that foot out of there, Matt.
The bridge of blades. If you can get through to the bridge of blades, get that foot out.
Hang on a moment.
Hang on, I'm hooked.
Matt Bevilacqua losing precious seconds on the cargo net. He's through now, and the bridge of blades. Here he goes, straight through. Next up, the Doorknob Drop.
So far, nobody has made it past this. Can the Iron Man be the first?
Just tying his shoelace, good idea. Safety first. And a small lad, Matt. He's going to have to lug that big body of his from knob to knob. Got all the credentials to do well on Australian Ninja Warrior, but it's putting them all together at the right time is what counts.
He doesn't look entirely comfortable. He's struggling to find the right grip by the looks of things. He might be in a bit of strife here, our Iron Man. Oh, he is.
Well, he does like the water.
Matt Bevilacqua, another victim on the Doorknob Drop. This thing's becoming a ninja killer. Matt just wasn't sure of the best way to get onto the knobs. Now, the most effective way is to use the flexible pole and use the long reach to get the second or the third knob. Instead, he grabbed the first one with his right hand, and that forced him to cross arms with his left. And that turned him around the wrong way and sent him down.
Great effort from Matt, but it goes to show you how tough this course is in season 4. We've taken it to a whole new level.
Next, time to welcome back one of our favourite returning ninjas who's inspired us all with her fighting spirit. She never gives up. And if she needed any extra strength tonight, for the first time ever, her 2 beautiful children are here to watch her live. Please welcome Tash Sergi.
My whole life, I've tackled adversity. I had ovarian cancer when I was 17. I lost my ovary and fallopian tube and I had chemotherapy. But I've been clear from cancer for 15 years now. Since then, I've been living a happy, healthy life. I have 2 beautiful boys. Recently got engaged as well. But I found out a couple of weeks ago that I've got skin cancer. Sorry. It's a squamous cell carcinoma, which can be quite deadly if it spreads. To hear that word again is, I never thought I would. I'm currently in the process of getting it treated. I feel positive about it, you know. It's just another obstacle. Tonight, when I run the course, I'm doing this for my family. We're playing hide and seek.
Found you! What are you doing?
It is the first year that my kids are going to be on the sideline. With that extra support, I know that I can show Australia what I'm truly capable of.
This is the Miracle Mum, Tash Sergi family. Kids in the audience for the first time. Got to the semi-final, season 2, but was disqualified. How she'd love to go further tonight. Get to the top of the walk wall and press the buzzer for the first time ever. She's never pressed the buzzer. As she enters the course, starting on the Quintuple Steps, just bouncing from one to the next. Everybody cheering on this amazing lady as she comes through the Quintuple Steps, nice and safe.
It means so much to Tash to have her 2 boys here tonight and getting bits of advice on the sideline. Tick-tock to net next.
Big bounce, get around the front and then onto the nets. Beautiful jump. She quickly gets around. She's got to go for it right, this one. Go for it, launch, and away you go.
She's done it.
Tash. Yes. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at the kids. They are absolutely pumped for Mum. Come on, Tash, get yourself up. A bit caught in the net, but she'll get herself through. And over to the side, drop those legs down, and you're there. Well done, Tash.
Good on you, Tash. One of her boys, Jackson, has started doing some ninja training as well. So he's watching on at the moment thinking, well, this might be me in 10 or 12 years from now. But at the moment, it's about the Bridge of Blades.
Crowd's getting into it. Here she goes. Beautifully done, light on her feet. She will not take no for an answer, don't you worry about that.
Now, she's been on the show before, but this is an obstacle she would never have seen before. The Doorknob Drop. One of the toughest obstacles we've ever seen in Australian Ninja Warrior in the heats. She now grabs the pole, just needs to pull herself up and then grab the first of the big red knobs. Onto the first one. This is such a tough obstacle. All our ninjas tonight referencing this one. Saying just catches up with you, burns the arms, burns the fingers.
Look at the upper body strength.
She's just working her way to the top so quickly and drops down.
Hang on.
Twist that body around. It's really tough here because it's at least 1.5 meters to reach around. Oh, she's done it beautifully.
Look at the momentum she got going with the feet there to really push herself along because she doesn't have the big wingspan that other ninjas have. And now she's got to go up that hill again, Croft.
Come on, Tash.
She's burning a bit, I think.
She is. This is where they all start to burn. But look at that determination. You can see she's starting. Bad luck, Tash, but that was just incredible. What an effort. Her kids will be so proud. She should be so proud of herself. What an awesome effort.
Tash, this obstacle looks so hard. I think we got it on a replay just behind us. If you want to talk us, what's going through your head at this point?
Look at the reach. Like, that's a huge move to go up and in that position. Yeah, I don't know. That side felt good, and by the time I got to the other side, I was just feeling the pump and couldn't quite make that reach.
No, because you talk about mental strength is just as important as physical strength, but that tested everything.
Oh, yeah. Mentally, this is the best I've felt. So I'm glad I didn't go out from a mental error. That was physical error. I'm pumped, man.
No, it's great to see the family waiting around there. I'm sure you want to go around there and see him. Tash, always good to see you. We'll see you again, I'm sure. Thank you.
And there's Tash with her boys. They'll be so proud of their mum, even if she's wet. I think you'll all join me in wishing Tash all the best with her health in the future, and we will be back after the break.
Next, he represented Team Australia around the world. Josh O'Sullivan, ready to dominate. She's back on a mission in season 4.
Tonight, I want to be the fastest female. I'm going to go for it.
Sian Machevsky. And Ninja Warrior's first Dungeon Master, Melbourne's Jake Baker.
A Dungeon Master is the storyteller for our weekly Dungeons & Dragons game.
Wag it is! Wag it is!
Welcome back to Ninja Warrior, where our ninjas are striving for a top 16 placing, and with it, a ticket to the semi-finals. Tonight's 2 fastest ninjas will go head-to-head on the Power Tower, with a crucial time advantage going to the winner.
During the break, 3 more ninjas rose to the challenge. Rock and roll dancer Jess Daly made a big entrance.
Oh, look at this Croft. Is it these ones? Is this what we do when it's rock and roll time? Bring it on, baby.
But when it came to the TikTok, she rocked a little too hard.
Oh, no! Then 2-time grand finalist Ryan Solomon started his campaign. Now he makes the reach, and the transition is almost complete. But he's gone. Followed by 23-year-old costume and role-play fan, Sophie Newcomb.
How on earth is she going to get back on top and then onto the net?
She's got to bite her way back onto the TikTok crawl.
Oh, no.
Oh, hang on.
This is going to be an
She's hanging on for a life, and it is over. Okay, up now, an aviation firefighter with a smoking hot ninja resume. A 2-time grand finalist who finished last year in the top 5. He's one of the best, Josh O'Sullivan.
This year, I am learning all the skills that it takes to become a qualified aviation firefighter. You got to stay cool under pressure. Pretty similar to Ninja Warrior. I feel like I've changed my whole life around Ninja. I've been training really hard. I've stepped it up. I'm in the zone, I'm peaking, I'm ready to go. Last year, I was one of the final 5, and then I was in Team Australia in USA versus the world.
Great body control. He's an all-around athlete.
I've proven that I can stick it out with the big boys, so I feel like I'm in with a big chance again this year, and I'm ready to set this course alight.
Another returning favourite to Australian Ninja Warrior, been with us all 4 series and yet to fail an obstacle in the heats. This lad is one to watch. He'd have visualised this course so many times, visualised himself at the top of the warp wall, pressing the buzzer. But I think he's going to go for speed. I think he wants to go on the Power Tower.
He's never fallen in a heat or in the semi-finals. Can you believe it? Don't do it tonight, Josh.
No, he looks like he's ready for this course. Knows exactly what he's doing. Gives it a good swing here. He's going to launch onto that net. Beautifully done, in full control.
Yeah, it's early days, Croft, but you can already see Josh means business.
How he would love to make it another time in the grand finals and go one further. As he comes to the bridge of blades, safely through.
Barely touches those blades. Now, the Doorknob Drop, which has been a troublemaker for a lot of our ninjas.
Can Josh O'Sullivan be the first to beat this obstacle?
All hands and arms and upper body strength. And you've got to go up that hill on the first door. Then get to the final 2 knobs where the door drops down. And then the transition onto the second door. And if you think it's all over, you've got to ascend once again. Oh, no! Oh, what was happening there? That's a big shock. One of the favourites is gone. And one of the keys to beating the doorknobs is to rhythmically rock from left to right, to reach from one to the other. But he seemed to lunge to reach each one And that put more pressure on the arms, increased fatigue, and it caught up with him. So down he goes.
Josh, big surprise. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah, a bit shocked to get out there. Hopefully it's enough to get through. We'll see what happens.
But that's the first time you've failed in one of the heats on any obstacle.
Oh, tell me about it. Yeah, it's not a nice feeling. Definitely. Falling in the heats could be the end of me this season. We'll see what happens.
Been anxious with it, but fingers crossed you'll get through. Cheers, pal.
The Doorknob Drop has no respect for reputations. Josh is a two-time grand finalist, but in season 4, he's in danger of missing out on the top 16. There's a chance he won't qualify for the semis.
This course is so tough tonight. Let's see how our next ninja tackles it, Ben.
My name's Jake Baker, and I'm a dungeon master from Melbourne. Okay, who's up next?
Good day, sir. Might you be the army? Have you come to help?
A dungeon master is the storyteller for our weekly Dungeons & Dragons game.
If any harm should come to my goods, it shall be detracted from your pay.
The dungeon master controls where you are, what happens, the monsters, the scenery, all of it comes together to try and make for the best game.
Wagoners! Wagoners!
I've always been big into, fantasy genre, Lord of the Rings type stuff. I've always found it really cool.
Oh, no. No harm must come to me. Sardinius is not to be touched.
I don't know how many other ninjas are going to be dungeon masters or rat dads. So I've got 3 rats. They're good support pets. When you're done after a long day of training and you just want to veg out, they'll do the same thing. I think rats get a really bad rap. They're actually really clean animals. They're extremely stealthy and they're really good at balance. So yeah, maybe I could channel the rat vibes when I'm on the course. Ninja Warrior's an awesome chance to test myself. There's just this one moment in time where you can just be the best you can be. All that preparation just goes into one run on the course.
Here he is, Jake Baker, big fan of Dungeons & Dragons. Plays all the time with his little figures. Looks after his rats. All right, where's the rat?
It's over there with Lucky.
He loves that rat, doesn't he?
That one.
Here we go. Anyway, never mind the rat, Jake. This is your time to shine on Australian Ninja Warrior.
Come on, Jake. Look at the hop, skip and jump through obstacle number 1. Steps no problem, and look at the big bounce on the TikTok. And now exiting straight onto the net. I'll tell you what, he's off to a red-hot start.
He's flying through, and now for the Bridge of Blades.
Straight through, left, right, done. 3 obstacles down in about 30 seconds. He's putting on a real show, Jake Baker, at pace, but this is a nightmare, the Doorknob Drop.
Such a tricky obstacle, this. Hanging onto them knobs, pulling your body up right to the top. Got to use every one of them. And now it drops down and all the weight goes through your shoulders, through your fingers, as you just transfer yourself onto the next of the arms. You can see now it's just starting to catch up with him a little bit. It's a fast time. Just starting to concentrate now. This is where the lactic acid will be burning in the arms. The forearms will be killing. The biceps, the shoulders, the fingers. Just got to keep moving.
Has he got an up in the tank, Freddie? He drops down, hangs on, and for the first time tonight, we have a ninja through the doorknobs.
This is incredible to watch, Ben. Where has he come from?
Well, he's come from Melbourne, the 28-year-old, and he's the first ninja to take a look at the double Squirrel.
He's just got to find one more huge effort with those arms. Come on, Jake.
Could Jake be one of our ninjas on the power tower tonight? But first, he's got these monkey bars and 2 squirrels sitting in front of him. The first one's the easy one. This next one, 3.6 metres the gap. Will he land it? Will he stick it?
I'm with him. I'm backing him in. I think he'll get there. He's going for it. Oh, he's got it beautifully. 3.6, not a problem. And now for the walk wall.
Yes, this is world class. Jake Baker from Victoria says, here I come.
Oh, he's done it.
He gets up the walk wall. First attempt, like a rat up a drain pipe. And he's the first ninja up the warp wall in season 4.
Oh, wow.
Jake, congratulations, mate.
Thanks, Ben.
How you feeling?
Actually, pretty gassed. So I was wondering if I was going to make those last cliches.
Put your hands together for Jake Baker, the Rat Man of Melbourne. I think consistent pace was a key to Jake's success. He was efficient, he was rhythmic on the doorknobs, and that allowed him to conserve energy. And therefore, he's the first ninja to finish the course.
Smiles all round for the Jake Baker fan club, his mum, his mates, and of course, his favourite rat. Let's head over to Freddie in the warm-up gym with last year's arch rivals and favourites to go head-to-head on tonight's Power Tower.
Well, I'm stood here with Dan Mason and Aisling Herbert, and we're going to talk about the Power Tower, because I reckon these two lads are the favourites to be competing against each other tonight. What do you reckon, Ash?
Oh, yeah? That sounds fun. Let's see if we get there.
If you did a head-to-head with Ash, who's winning?
Oh, probably me.
Tell you what, you've grown up per this series, haven't you? Come on, talk it up, Dan.
No, I think we're definitely going to see Ash there, but there's a lot of good competitors I'm going to have to beat to be facing him. But yeah, once we get there, who knows?
Do not go anywhere. Heat 1 ninja action coming up right after the break. Still to come. Can he make his daughter's dream come true?
I'm going to get all the way and hit that buzzer.
Monkey Dad, Steve Taylor Maiden.
Last season's grand finalist, Zach Stoltz. And his good mate and fellow returnee, Dirt. The bet is on tonight. Beat his mates or his head gets shaved. Welcome back to Heat 1 of Australian Ninja Warrior 2020, where before the break, Melbourne Dungeon Master Jake Baker completed his quest and became our first ninja up the wall tonight.
Oh, he's done it!
He gets up the warp wall.
Good on you!
First attempt, like a rat up a drain pipe.
Hitting the course now is a two-time semi-finalist who this year is determined to crack a grand final spot. This is Sian Machevsky.
Getting married this year, the best day of my life. We just wanted a real little gathering of family and friends to be a part of the love that we share. Very, very special. I'd always remember it. We are starting a little family of our own. We are on a waiting list for IVF. It is very expensive. So to make it up Mount Midoriyama and get the 400,000 grand would be beautiful. Tonight I want to be the fastest female. I want to even beat some of the lads and be there in the top 5. I'm going to go for it.
Sian Machevsky, a strength and conditioning coach from New South Wales. She's been on the Ninja Warrior course before. She absolutely loves it.
Yeah, she does, Freddie. Recently married to Tiana. There she is on the sideline. She's got a lot of support here tonight.
I think she's what you Aussies say, pumped.
Pumped is the word, Freddie. Here she goes, Sian Machevsky. Her third crack at the Ninja Warrior course. You know, she's yet to hit the button, and she wants to change that tonight.
And now just blitzing away. Oh, she rushed that, but she got away with it. On her knees she was, pushed herself to her feet, and now she propels onto the cargo net.
She's 5 kilograms lighter than the last time we saw her. She's 63 kilos these days.
Which, when it comes to Ninja Warrior, that is just a crucial ingredient.
And she's determined, Croft, to be the highest-ranked female ninja this year.
Is she under the cargo net? Just got stuck a little bit. Just needs to untangle.
She moves off that net.
Bridge of blades. She would have practiced this many a time. That is
great. Hang on a minute. She overshot the runway.
Into the doorknob drop. That's how fast she was going.
Just take your time, make sure. Oh no, she's going straight in. Grabbing the pole. Takes a deep breath. Getting advice from her partner on the sidelines. Easy there, easy on sidelines. Everybody knows how to do it. It's when you're on the course. I cannot imagine how hard this is. Just go in the gym, try and do a pull-up. Never mind trying to walk your hands across some doorknobs. Unbelievable. Just getting a little bit of tangle here, Sean.
How's she going to go here?
Yeah, just reaching out for the first one is
She's in
hard
trouble.
enough. She is in big trouble, but She's hanging in there.
Yeah, the longer she's up that pole, the more fatigued her legs are going to be. She's struggling here. The clock is ticking. And Sian is stuck in no man's land. She's going to have a go.
She's going double-handed. There we go, from one to the next. She's pulling it out of the bag. This will be miraculous if she can get through this. This is one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
She's fighting. She's battling arm fatigue. She wants this so much, Ben. Oh, no!
Oh, Sian gave it her all. And when I thought she had nothing left, she proved me wrong. She had a bit more. Well done, Sian Machevsky. Replay time. This obstacle seems to have everybody spooked. Sian was tentative getting onto the first doorknobs. She was struggling with the burn on the ascent, then threw out her right hand but missed the knob. She just couldn't hold herself up with one arm.
Great battle from Sian on an unbelievably tough obstacle. I reckon she may well have done enough to make the semi-finals. Let's see if our next ninja can join her.
I'm Steve Taylor-Maiden. I am 38 years old from Melbourne, and I am a stay-at-home dad. So good in front of the camera. Coming up to 3 months now as a full-time dad. My daughter Evelyn, she's 10 years old.
I chose to be a stay-at-home dad because Eve's a great kid and I don't want to miss a minute.
Yeah, we're constantly doing stuff together. Go skateboarding, go scootering, painting each other's nails. Go to a playground and swing off some monkey bars. Because we're swinging around all the time, my daughter come up with the name Monkey Steve, and it just stuck.
I'd do anything for Eve, even climb Mount Midoriyama.
100% running the Ninja Warrior course for Evelyn tonight.
My dad's the best ninja because he's so strong.
Tonight on the ninja course, I just want to make Evie proud.
Good luck, Dad.
She'll be on the sideline cheering me on. I'm going to hit that buzzer for her. We'll do it for her, for sure.
Here he is, Steve Taylor-Maiden, a stay-at-home father from Victoria. Daughter Evelyn calls him Monkey. Go on the monkey. Oh, he loves it, doesn't he? Loves it, loves it. He does know we're filming this, doesn't he?
Okay, here's another newbie. Stay-at-home dad, Steve Taylor-Maiden. He doesn't look like your typical ninja, but don't let that throw you off, because he's safely through obstacle number one.
A clap on the sidelines from Evelyn and Steve's wife, Ruth.
Now needs to bounce, grab the TikTok and get himself somehow onto the cargo net. Look at that, Steve. There he is, doesn't want to lose momentum, got to keep it moving. There he goes, he's straight on. Tell you what, might be a surprise package, this lad. Needs to watch them feet, look at that. Oh, easy, Steve.
Keep them up, come on.
He's okay.
Doing it for all the stay-home dads. Good on you, Steve. We believe.
Well, he's got the crowd behind him as well, and there he goes, buys them up, Croft. He's enjoying himself, but that could all change here on the bridge of blades. No, he's sweet. Looking good, Freddie.
We've seen it on every season so far. We get these new ninjas just pop up from nowhere. Could Steve Taylor-Maiden, the 37-year-old from Victoria, be this season's surprise package?
But this is the Doorknob Drop, and only Jake Baker has been able to get past this obstacle tonight. Steve jumps onto the pole. Here he goes.
And this is when that upper body strength and that grip strength will really be tested. Now, this is going to be the biggest challenge, I'd say,
I'm a believer.
of his night.
I'm a believer in Steve. You can do it.
OK, here's the transition. One arm on each, and now makes the transition.
See it in his face now, though, starting to get difficult, starting to burn. He's keeping his concentration. The monkey noises have gone. The impressions have gone. All about getting onto this next platform. Go on, Steve. Go on, Steve.
One more swing, and he's completed the Doorknob Drop.
I tell you what, I did not have him down for this. I did not think I'd be talking about Steve Taylor-Maiden on the double squirrel. Can the monkey beat the squirrel?
He's gone further than some of our most experienced ninjas on this course. We've had ninjas who've been in grand finals.
Let's go.
And they have not made it this far. But Steve Taylor-Maiden, the stay-at-home dad from Melbourne, is now taking on the penultimate obstacle, the double squirrels. Here he goes with the swing. He's got the grab. Now he needs to drive those hips up high and get enough swing for the next lâché. There's a big
he's
gap
got to have a
here.
go. He's got to have a big swing.
That's a 3.6-metre gap.
Come on, Steve.
And he stuck it.
Oh, you little ripper. Come on, Steve.
He knows he can be the second ninja to complete the course tonight. But first, he must get up that wall. Now, Croft, remind everyone, how high's he got to go?
4.25 metres, and I can tell you it looks a lot bigger when you're down there.
Stay-at-home dads right around the country. Get off the couch, get on your feet, and cheer on the Monkey Man as he launches himself at the warped wall. First attempt, he's just short. Now, what do you reckon, Croft? There's about 2 inches in that.
He needs to run up a little bit further, shorter steps, and I reckon he'll get there. Steve, we believe in you, Steve. Keep going. We're right behind you. Shorter steps. Keep running.
Here he goes, second attempt. He's there. He's up the wall. You absolute champion. The stay-at-home dad, Monkey Man from Melbourne.
Yes.
Hits it and absolutely nails it. Steve Taylor Maiden. Wow. Mate, how did that feel?
Oh, that is amazing. In Steve, we believe.
Yes, we do. Mate, congratulations. Put your hands together for him. A great effort from Steve and enough upper body strength to get through the doorknobs. Even after a stumble on the warped wall, he had enough in the tank to make it on his second attempt to become the second ninja to hit that buzzer tonight.
Little Evelyn is so proud of her monkey dad. He's looking good for the top 16, and at the moment, he's going to the power tower.
That's right, Croft. Dungeon Master Jake Baker sits on top of the leaderboard, and there's Steve in second. Returnees Josh O'Sullivan and Sian Macheski round out the top 5.
Let's catch up with Freddie and 3 of our top ninjas who have a bet on tonight's heat. Either Dirt goes furthest or Dirt loses his hair. Freddie?
Well, I'm in the Ninja Gym backstage and I found the 3 lads from Victoria's Mornington Peninsula, Zach, Dirt and Flash. Sounds like a really bad law firm, that, doesn't it? Shocking. But anyway, I hear tonight there's a bit of a wager running on this, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Well, enlighten me, please. Actually, we're not doing this again, are we?
Either of them two beat me overall, they get to give me the snip.
I think you've got a bad deal in this. You're not going to get anywhere near this, lad. That herb is going, son.
Oh, well, wait and see, eh? Thanks for the faith.
Ashton, words of wisdom?
Yep.
None whatsoever. Cheers. See you in a bit, lads.
Coming up, the race to the power tower heats up. And the biggest names hit the course. Who will make the top 2? Dan Mason.
The Power Tower encourages you to take a few more risks. It's an awesome opportunity to get yourself ahead in the competition.
Zach Stoltz.
Having the Power Tower this year is actually awesome. It's all about being perfect on the night.
The Furbinator, Stuart Furs.
It's the first time we've ever seen it in Australia, and it'll be interesting to see who gets there.
Or Flashland Ashland Herbert.
I'm still going to try and go as fast as I can. We'll see if I get there or not.
Find out when we come back.
Welcome back to Australian Ninja Warrior 2020. We're at the business end of Heat 1 with only the top 16 guaranteed a semi-final place.
And the 2 fastest ninjas will head to the power tower to race each other for a crucial time advantage in the semis. Hoping to be one of them is 30-year-old Michael Machevsky, who's on the course right now. He's a kids ninja coach who lives in his tracky dacks. And so far, he's looking comfortable on this course. But now, it's the Doorknob Drop.
He is light as a feather. Look at him go, the strength in his arms. He is just absolutely crushing this course as we speak. Up to the top, it'll drop down, he'll twist around, and he has absolutely dominated this section of the course.
Because he's a featherweight, 67 kilograms, it's a bit easier for him to go up that, but having said that...
Look how fast he's going. Oh, he's got it under control. Bring on the double squirrel, that's what he's saying.
Just takes a couple of seconds to reset and think about what's ahead of him.
If he gets through this, Bring on the warp wall.
Okay, now he's got the big swing from one set of squirrels to the next.
He's got those knees, those hips, those legs swinging. He's going to get this. This is 3.6 metres.
Oh, wow! That was a spectacular wipeout.
I thought he was going for a double backflip dismount. That's what I thought he was
I think he
for.
did.
Wow, what an exit.
The key to a successful lache is to drive the hips up and then bring the upper body into a sitting position. Michael brought his upper body forward too early, so he was almost horizontal as he catches the handles and his legs dislodged. The grip gave way. The rest is history. Now get ready for the first of the Mornington Peninsula Peninjas. He made his debut last season and blew everyone away with his performance all the way to the grand final. Give it up for Zach Stoltz.
The original Peninjas are myself, Ashlyn and Troy. It's not just like a ninja family, it's more of a regular family. Like, we always see each other virtually every day of the week. Last season, it was very close to the running of Ninja that Dad passed away. Obviously, it doesn't get easier, you just sort of learn to cope with it. But all the Peninjas are there for me in that sort of regard. We've become a lot closer for it. Last year, the grand final, stage 2, slipping into the water on the cat grab was absolutely shattering.
What a brutal fall.
But I was really happy with how I went. I got to prove that I can do this stuff. This time around, I'm going to show everyone I have what it takes to get all the way to Mount Midoriyama.
Here we go, one to watch this lad, Zach Stoltz, one of the Mornington Peninsula crew. Got his mates on the side, Flashing, Ashlyn Herbert and Dirt. Remember the bet. If Dirt doesn't beat Zach and Ashlyn, I get the clippers and shave his head. Happy days. Last year, Zach was one of our fastest ninjas, even going further than his good mate, Ashlyn Herbert.
He's been there, done that, but this is a whole new competition, and look at him blast his way through. He's already thinking about the power tower, but this is obstacle number 2, the tick-tock to the next.
Just takes one swing, second swing on the, reaches out for the cargo net, nicely underneath Zach Stoltz. Hard to keep up with. He's going for speed. I'm going to get ahead of him because he's going to blitz his way through the bridge of blades. He's not hanging around. He's going for speed.
But already, he's on to obstacle number 4 in record time.
Jake Baker has the fastest time so far with 2 minutes, 25 seconds, and Zach is matching that pace at the moment. Can he keep it up on the Doorknob Drop?
Look at this, he's making easy work of this. So many ninjas have struggled on this obstacle. Just saps all the energy, all the life out of your arms. Drops down, just needs to maneuver across now.
Perfectly timing the transition, and then you've got to do it all again. You've got to go up and up and up and up and up again.
He's really working, though. He's really taking the big, deep breaths, and that's what you need to do. He needs a couple more big efforts.
And it looks like all this is starting to take its toll on Zach. How's it looking where you are, Freddie?
Just easing up a little bit, just starting to struggle a bit. You can see the strain in his face, but manages to get through just one more lash here onto the platform.
He makes it, but that was tough, and he's over 5 seconds down on Jake Baker now.
Here we go, Australia. This is Zach Stoltz, one of the heroes of Ninja Warrior. He's up onto the monkey bars, and now he's eyeballing the first Squirrel. A 3.6-metre gap between Squirrel number 1 and Squirrel number 2. Look at the momentum. And this is where Michael Machevsky came unstuck. Oh, I thought he was going to fall short.
That is a tremendous catch. That is the catch of the year. That
Watch
really is.
This, Shane Crawford, Zach Stoltz up the top of the warp wall, and he's absolutely blitzed his heat. And he's blitzed Jake Baker's time. Zach sets the new fastest time for the night.
And that's putting a bit of pressure on Dirt.
Have a look at Dirt and Flashland Ashlyn down there. They're not only looking at his celebration, they're looking at his time as well. The first ninja under 2 minutes tonight. He's on course for the power tower. Let's have a look at the replay. This was never say die stuff from Zach Stoltz. He had to hang in there on the doorknobs. He made an incredible save on the double squirrel and then powered home with time to spare. He's the real deal this year.
Zach, great run. How was the course?
Oh, it was pretty good. It was fun.
And the little fella there, he's smiling. But you have laid down the gauntlet for him because he could be losing his hair very soon.
Oh, I'd love to see it, actually.
Dirt, how are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty nervous after that run, eh?
Can't wait to take that wash it first. Ashlyn, anything from you? Didn't think so. Cheers. Cheers, lads.
Here's how the leaderboard looks. After that amazing run, Zach Stoltz is on top and in place for the Power Tower, and he's followed by Dungeon Master Jake Baker in second and Steve Taylor-Maiden in third.
Josh O'Sullivan currently sits in 6th position with Sian Machevsky 7th. Tash Sergi rounds out the top 10. Still to come, Dan Mason, the barefoot ninja, loosening up in the warm-up gym. But up next, can Dirt save his hair? Croft?
Freddie's got the clippers. Dirt's ready to go like the clappers. We'll see him run right after the break. We're back on Australian Ninja Warrior, and during the break, there was no rest for our ninjas.
Jade Hattie, sister of Sky, our first ninja of the night, missed out on bragging rights.
Here she goes, coming onto the trampoline, onto the TikTok. Oh, no. Had an absolute shocker.
Then, med student Reese Landwehr made it all the way to the double squirrel.
Anyway, here he goes, Reese the Beast, swinging in between 3.6 metres. Thought he was going to go this time. This is the one. Away he goes. Oh, no, just fell at the last. But that could be enough to get through to the semis.
Before double grand finalist Stuart Furs became the 4th ninja to beat the wall and finish the course.
Straight to the top, the Furminator pulls himself up. Take a bow, Stuart Furs.
That's why we love the Furminator!
Yeah! You betcha! The Furminator heading into the semi-finals.
Next is a returning ninja from the Mornington Peninsula who's hoping to prove he's not here today, gone tomorrow.
My name's Troy Cullen. Most people know me as Dirt. I'm not the cleanest of blokes. I just tend to get very dirty very quickly. It just gets everywhere. So I haven't washed my hair since last season of Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, got to be light on the feet. He's okay. No!
Oh, and it's over.
Close.
On the 3rd obstacle.
Dirt. He'll be clean now.
Yeah, she's struggling. So this year I've got a bit of a bet with my mates, Zach and Ashlyn.
If I fall off before them, there goes the hair. It's getting a snip.
So we've all really upped our training this year. I feel I'm the strongest I've ever been.
I need to redeem myself on the course. I've got the potential to go as far as the boys, and this year I think I'll do it.
Here he is, Troy Cullen, a.k.a. Dirt. Gave a good account of himself last year on the Ninja Warrior course, but this time needs to go one better. Because if he does not beat his mate Zach or Ashlyn, look what I've got from my dressing room. That Barnett, them dirty dreads are coming off. Not sure he needs the added pressure of this. This course is so tough anyway.
158 to beat if he wants to be ahead of Zach and save the hair on his head. This is quite the ask. Get the clippers ready. Here he goes. The clock starts. The buzzer sounds.
Quick.
And obstacle number 1 is done. Here he goes. Launches himself onto the TikTok. How quickly can he get onto the net? It'll be the second swing, and he will exit. There he goes. Now he's got to get off that net quickly because he's already 5 seconds slower than Zach. He's got a fight on his hands.
Bridge of blades flying right through. The lightweight there, real advantage for someone a bit lighter and a bit smaller. He's only 67 kilos, which helps, but now it's time for the Doorknob Drop.
You can tell something's on this. He does not want to lose them dreadlocks. Moving across now, shimmying across. Going to start pulling himself up now. It starts to get tougher. Reaches the last of the knobs, and then the arm will drop. And now going to move himself over. Not the longest of arms, Troy. Just weighing up how he's going to get across. Nicely done. Crowd right behind him. 2 mates on the sidelines willing him on. But it's starting to hurt.
Oh! He's gone down into the pool.
The Doorknobs have done it again.
Get the clippers ready, Freddie.
That's a tough obstacle, that, Dirt.
So it was.
We've got a replay just behind us here if you want to talk us through it.
Yeah, so here I reached up and I just missed it. And at that point, I was like, oh, you bloody... I think I just misjudged it a bit and went a little bit smaller because it wobbles out a bit instead of overcommitting.
You think he was going a bit too much for pace, trying to keep her up with your man, Zach?
No, I felt like my pace was OK. Like, I don't think that got me. I think it was just... honestly, I just don't think I bounced up enough.
Yeah. Well, the only good news is your hair hasn't been washed for the past year.
Yeah,
it's got a little bit wet. If you'd like to pop round my dressing room, I can probably fit you in at about 15:15 for a quick trim.
Sounds good to me.
Not the result Dirt was looking for, but he was fast through the first part of the course, and that should see him into the semis.
Where he'll have a chance to show off his new haircut, courtesy of Freddie Flintoff.
OK, our next ninja is one of the greats. He was equal furthest in last season's grand final, but not fastest, and he missed out on a shot at Mount Midoriyama. In 2020, he's determined to go all the way. Here he is, the barefoot ninja, Daniel Mason.
Last season was amazing, getting down to the final 5. Only 2 obstacles away from Mount Midoriyama.
The floating doors.
It was a huge year for me.
Daniel Mason falls backwards.
This year I'm head-to-head with Ashland for the first time in the heats. I've still been training barefoot all year. I've been working on my speed, so I might have a chance at getting him. It's a bit of pressure right from the start. Yeah, I'd love to get one up on him early. My wife's pregnant again this year. The baby's due in 10 weeks. We've got our little 2.5-year-old son, Fletcher, getting excited for a baby sister. Yeah. Me and my family are looking to build a house, and winning the $400,000 prize money would go a long way towards helping us do that.
Here he is, Daniel Mason, no stranger to Ninja Warrior. Competed in all 4 seasons, the barefoot ninja. Last year, he came 2nd overall. He was the joint furthest, but unfortunately not the fastest. He's desperate to win this competition, desperate.
And Freddie, here's how Heat 1 looks at the moment. Zach Stoltz leads the way with the only sub-2-minute time tonight. Joining him on the power tower at the moment is second-placed Jake Baker. So to qualify for the power tower, Daniel Mason must beat Jake's time of 2 minutes 25. That's about 24 seconds per obstacle.
Come on, Daniel.
He's kicking off on the first obstacle, but right now, I can tell you he's not only thinking about the warped wall, he's thinking about the power tower. He really came of age last year, finishing 2nd. He's one of the best.
Here he is, the barefoot ninja. He's on the TikTok. Needs to get onto the cargo net. Big jump across. Easily does it. Not even using his feet, just using his upper body strength to get under the cargo net. Just going to sprint straight across the bridge of blades.
Dan's wife, Maddie, urging him on. 3 obstacles done in about 30 seconds.
Now the doorknob drop.
Making easy work of the course so far, but take this obstacle easy at your peril. Seen so many ninjas off tonight. Just around about this point, starts to burn the arms, starts to hurt the fingers. Now moving his way across, just grimacing a little bit, gritting those teeth, biting down. You can see the veins in his arms starting to pump, the lactic acid starting to build as he reaches for the last of the doorknobs, drops down, lache across onto the Squirrel.
Just crunching the numbers, Jake Baker's time of 2:25 is in real danger here.
The barefoot ninja is on fire. He really is going for that time.
Look at the big swing now. Now he's got the 3.6-metre jump. He'll have no problem with the length. Can he grip it? Yes, he can. One more swing and he's onto the warped wall. And there you go, Daniel Mason. What a performance from this champion. Here he goes, straight up the wall, the barefoot ninja. Yes, he does it.
To see. Yes.
1 minute 42, the fastest time tonight. Give him a round of applause.
Barefoot Ninja, well done.
We knew he was going to be impressive, but to see it done so quickly, who do you want to be against on the power tower?
Oh, look, it's always nice to be against Ashlyn. But, no, Zach put up an awesome effort, so I'd love to be against him.
OK, Ashlyn still to come. Daniel Mason, well done, mate. Give him a round of applause. Fantastic stuff from the Barefoot Ninja. Have a look at the replay. It just shows the speed. A masterclass from one of the very best. He finished the course nearly 20 seconds faster than everyone else.
And laying down a huge challenge for Ashlyn Herbert.
We'll take a break, and then Ashlyn Herbert takes to the course. They call him Flashland for good reason. He's a lightning strike, and he's got his sights set on the power tower. Get ready for an absolute superstar. Last year, he blitzed the heats, blitzed the semis before a stunning stumble in the grand final that cost him a shot at Mount Midoriyama. He's nicknamed Flashland Ashlyn. He is Ashlyn Herbert. The most amazing, naturally gifted athlete we've seen on Ninja Warrior.
Ashlyn Herbert blows the field away.
Do not move at home. Do not blink. Don't get a cup of tea. This will be over very, very quickly.
I think we're looking at the person most likely to be the first ever Australian Ninja Warrior.
Makes it. No, he doesn't.
Ashlyn Herbert bombs out.
That is a stunning upset.
Coming up now to the salmon ladder. He's already 10 seconds faster than anyone else. He's up what?
The favourite's gone. This is unbelievable.
I'm just good at making stupid mistakes. It's not that I go too quick, it's thinking too much about the obstacle when I get there. Definitely coming back to give it a better crack. I'm still going to try and go as fast as I can. Hopefully go all the way this year.
It's going to be about pace here. Blink and you'll miss it. Just repeating, the top two each night face off on the power tower, and the winner on the power tower gets a 10-second time advantage going into the semis.
Which is huge.
So lots on the line. Ashlyn wants that advantage.
To get there, he must beat Zach Stoltz's time of 1 minute 58. Sounds a big ask.
But this man, Ashlyn Herbert, is arguably the fastest we have ever seen on Australian Ninja Warrior. The time to beat, 1 minute 58.92. Here we go, he's underway, and look at him absolutely fly through the steps in a heartbeat, already on the TikTok. Moving around, getting in position, ready for the leap. He's off the TikTok and onto the net after 15 seconds. Taking a bit longer on the net than he'd like to.
But you've got to remember, he's going so fast, so you can make mistakes when you're going super quick like that. Look at the speed. This is incredible.
Here he goes. He's at the Doorknob Drop, right on the 30-second mark, same as Zach Stoltz. A dead heat.
Just working his way up now to first of the arms. As it'll come down, it will drop. And then he's just going to shift his arms and his body onto the second of the arms and go through it all again.
He's burning, but his technique is working. The little hip swing as he's reaching up. It's got him to the end of the second door.
Ashlyn Herbert hits the mat, and he's under 1 minute. He's got to be under 1 minute 58 to make the power tower with Daniel Mason.
He's onto the first squirrel.
Grips it, holds it. And now the momentum's needed to land the next one.
3.6 metres is the gap.
He's grabbed that too.
He's going to smash the clock if he can get down and run all the way up to the warp wall. There he goes. He's going to hit the buzzer and bang!
He's done it.
That is lightning quick.
Under 1 minute 30, and that makes it the fastest time of the night. Congratulations, Ashlyn Herbert.
Thanks, guys.
The replay tells the story of a champion. Not once did he give up on the speed, always focused. And even when his lâcher was just a little bit off, he corrected himself and he finished a winner. Ashlyn Herbert. It's you and Daniel Mason on the power tower, mate. You reckon you've got his measure on the power tower?
Don't know, we've had a few comps before and he has beat me a few times.
Ashton, when you're going so fast, do you think, hang on, I should actually take a breath, slow down and think through what I'm going to do next?
No, not really.
He doesn't think, he just does. Ashland
Think,
Herbert,
do.
give him a round of applause. Flashland, Ashland.
Let's see how that affects the final leaderboard.
And what an amazing heat to kick off season 4. Ashland finishes over 15 seconds faster than Dan Mason.
Pushing good mate Zach Stoltz out of the top 2 and off the power tower.
What about impressive new ninja monkey Steve Taylor-Maiden? He takes out 6th spot. Then there's the man they call Dirt, Troy Cullen. He may be about to lose his dreadlocks, but he finds himself in 9th position.
And Sky Hattie just manages to cling on to 16th spot, the final qualifying position.
So there's the top 16 through to the semi-finals. But the top 2, Ashland Herbert and Daniel Mason, now head to the power tower. And for the first time ever, it's Ninja versus Ninja.
But before then, let's head to the warm-up gym where Freddie and his Clippers are ready to settle a bet.
Oh, here we go. I'm in trouble. Oh, it's coming off now.
Here we go.
I hate to tell you, but you're going bold.
It's released now.
Here we go. Come on.
OK, Australia, get ready. For the first time, the 2 fastest ninjas go head-to-head, racing each other for a 10-second time advantage heading into the semi-finals. Your first look at the power tower coming right up. Don't go anywhere. The power tower awaits. Welcome back to Australian Ninja Warrior. Strap yourselves in for the breathtaking climax of Heat 1. For the first time, it's Ninja versus Ninja. Ashland Herbert and Daniel Mason, 2 of the best we've ever seen, in a head-to-head race to the buzzer for a game-changing advantage. A massive 10 seconds taken off their semi-final time.
It all happens on our newest and most formidable obstacle, the power tower.
The race begins with 5 steps, each 1.5 metres high. At the top, ninjas will leap to the first monkey bar, then shimmy around before descending 5.5 metres down the U-bar to the unsteady and detachable horizontal beam.
It's like a 3-metre tightrope walk. Fall off here and the ninjas get back on, but will lose plenty of time. Then it's back up the vertical pole, a lache onto the monkey bars, and a race to hit the buzzer.
Down in the crowd, excitement is building. There's Zach and Dirt right in the thick of it. And Dirt might be in need of a beanie right about now. Poor old Dirt.
Here they come. Ashland has a height advantage, 175 centimetres to 167. But the Barefoot Ninja is the lighter of the 2. Just 65 kilos to Ashland's 78. It's anybody's race. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We're amongst family and friends. Everyone's excited and we can't wait.
Yeah, that's right. Daniel's family's here, Ashland's family's here, and Freddie Flintoff has got a front row seat.
The crowd is ready. Daniel and Ashland are stood at the bottom of the power tower, ready to take it on to win that all-important time advantage to take into the semi-finals. This is going to be good. This is going to be fast. I cannot wait.
Here we go. Who's going to get the early start? I think it's Ashland by about an inch, but Daniel's right behind him.
Oh, Ashland's flying up the wall. It's not a wall, it's a cliff. It's so high, and there he goes, onto the bar and down to the U-bar.
Now it's Ashland just ahead on the pole. Now the beam, you've got to be careful here. They're taking their time. Oh, it's shaky. Ashland, oh no! Daniel's gone down. That beam is supposed to break off for safety reasons. Ashland holds on. I think you'll find that Ashland Herbert is going to close this thing out and do it. Although here comes Daniel Mason.
Daniel is flying up that pole. Ashland now onto the swinging bars. This is his go-to. Although Daniel's making a great run at it.
Ashland Herbert gets the swing, moves across the bars. He hits the buzzer. Yes. It's Ashland Herbert by about 1 second.
That was incredible. It really, really was. Two amazing athletes.
Ashland Herbert, the first ninja to hit the buzzer on the power tower on Australian Ninja Warrior. That was incredible.
Ashland banks a crucial 10-second time advantage, and that puts him in the driving seat in the semi-finals.
The barefoot ninja was down on the bottom of the mat and somehow resurrected himself and came within a whisker of hitting that buzzer.
And you know what? That just shows you never give up. Always keep yourself in the game.
Well done to Ashland Herbert. He's down with Freddie.
Ashland, that was quick. You managed to beat Dan at the final bit, but talk us through that course. What's that like?
Yeah, that was good fun. Yeah, wasn't sure what to expect, but yeah, it was good. It was really good fun.
It looked like you had it in the bag at one point when Dan fell off, but you struggled coming back up, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I knackered myself on the pole a little bit, so they're a bit sore at the moment. Yeah, no, got back up there.
Did you aware how close it was with Dan? Did you know he was right behind you, nipping on your heels?
Yeah.
As you can imagine, Ashland's lost for words as usual. Ben and Croft, back to you, lads.
Thanks, Freddie, and a massive congratulations to Ashland Herbert and all the ninjas tonight. What an incredible night,
mate. Mesmerising, absolutely heart-stopping action, and guess what? We've only just begun. We're back tomorrow night with more action on Australian Ninja Warrior.